be used to seeing by now on this channel, this is a Hotpoint Light&Easy, and it is certainly very light and it looks very easy as well. And I'm making this video because this happens to be the best one that I have seen and featured so far out of all the ones that we got to do. So we got a couple of bits to finish off with on this, so I thought we'd do that, and then in theory we should be able to use one of these and experience probably the best one that there is, bar a couple ever. Let's have a look. Yes, hello, my vacuum cleaner chums. How are you today? Yes, this was actually one of the filthiest, but turns out to be one of the cleanest. Ignore the dust and whatnot. But the hood came up very nicely indeed. The handle bail is not too warm. The furniture guard is not too smashed up. It's very, very clean. The bag is immaculate, bar this is the bag with the knackered zip, so I have done a seamless and invisible repair for now, just to keep things looking tidy. It'll need a new zip putting on it, but this is the better of the bag. It's even got its original top there. We take the cable out. We have the original ribbed for her pleasure with a bird feather in it. Green cable with the lovely VG plug sat on it like so. Came up very nicely indeed. This is the cleanest one. What I think happened was it got used for something it shouldn't. There was some sort of paint, I think, splattered all around underneath, some sort of bitumen tarry substance. It chipped off very easily, but I think what happened is it completely knackered the whole thing. The husband got shouted out, it got chucked into the shed, you know, forgotten about. He must have tried to fix it because this is the one that was missing. In fact, didn't even have that on it. Let's get rid of that. It was missing the base plate, brush roll and belt. That is how clean and tidy it came up. Look, I am astounded because, yeah, whatever it was that was coating it, it just sort of coated it and it all came off quite easily. And yeah, it's now absolutely spotless. It's also got the better of all of the motors in it, because like I say, it didn't get stored badly, it just had something happen and they couldn't bother to clean it up, so they didn't. And yes, it turned out to be, I know there's a new in box one out there, and I know another collector has one that was new in box, so it's in the top 5. I will say, I won't go and hold by name to any sort of fact that this is the best one, because that isn't possible, but it isn't the most complete, because yeah, as you can see, missing a couple of key components to make this thing actually do some stuff, but we have a lot of spare. So as you can see, we have an alright base plate. I have even refoamed it. Yes, some nice double-sided foam, well, not double-sided, sticky foam. Made another new gasket, because obviously the original one long gone. We have ourselves a pair of brush roll end caps. I'm going to move that, because if I kneel on that, the first I'll know is when I hear the crack. A belt, just and cheap, patterny Hoover Junior belts, because that's what these take. And then we need a brush roll, and obviously we have some spares of those. But I think the best of all of the ones, and it will be the best one, I've still got the brown one to do, but the brown one won't come up this well. It can have the brand new brush roll that Mr. Ritchie found for it. It's not a genuine one, it is an oldish home spare, but hey, it's all that we've got to work with. So, I would say we'll unseal it, but it was only sealed by 2 staples, so it's not hermetically sealed, and yeah, crikey, that is a pretty decent brush roll. Basic as you like, they were back then. They will pull out, they're literally just tapped in. And look, you've got a rough wooden brush roll, quick spray on there, and then yeah, the brush is stamped in. Yeah, this is what they were like back then. So I'm going to hope that this does fit. and well, we'll see if we can get it in and see if it overloads the motor or something hilariously annoying like that. Theory, it's just as simple as red to red. Some of them have a little bit of paint, but this one's got it stamped in. It actually means that, yeah, it needs to go that way round. So we'll fit that onto there, this onto here, and it spins freely enough. It'll soon take out anything impeding it from there. We shall slip the belt around, and then we've got to fit the end caps. Now the end caps on these have, it's like Kirby do, built-in height adjustment, so as the bristles wear you can adjust it, and I don't actually know what the settings are. I've never had a manual for one of these, but I've seen, say, Vorwerk used it, Kirby used it, and yeah, you just got to, don't think we need to worry too much at the minute. I'm going to go for the deepest one on either side, just because I'm close enough, and yeah, just got to turn it. It's under tension there. There we go, until both the notches are the same. That'll do. Brand new brush roll, there is no wear at all. Then I need to take a peek at which way the belt goes. There it is, because I cannot remember. Up to down, there we go. I've done that the wrong way around, but that shouldn't be at that weird angle. Fix that. Then once the belt that you had checked was on the right side is indeed on the right side, we can lip the front of the base plate over the top, and I think that's in. I think that is literally it. It's not clicking down, but equally it has the foam seals, which I think probably never had that great foam seals since probably even when it left the factory, because obviously cheap foreign materials have improved. Whew, I may as well leave you there, because that's a pretty decent angle anyway, and we'll plug it in and see if it runs. That's very good indeed. I can hear it tearing at the carpet. It's running really rather nicely as well. You're going to see a lot of agitation on this though. So what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of a quick pickup test, and then we'll change the pile to see how it copes. We have the sawdust of much equalisation on the carpet. Such a simple way of demoing, because obviously if it will snowplow, it may be no good and not pick the sawdust off of the carpet. Who knows, it might do alright. Shall we see? Not much agitation. But a very clean line, straight forwards and back, a nice line of shame. Not much snowplow either. Like a little hedge trimmer, just zooming away like that. The handle bail's got a bit of a stiff spot as well, I'm noticing. That's because there's obviously, that's so you can push it forward. There is supposed to be a little step, but I don't think there is. But never mind. Right, let's get a bit of deeper pile out. I'm not quite sure how it's going to do on this very modern, dense pile car, because obviously it's not really built for it. It is more built for this orange. If you had carpet like this in your house in the 1960s, then whoo, you were a time traveller. Not bad though. It sounds like a little two-stroke engine, but blimey, that's not doing too badly. How much sawdust is going to rain out of it? That's always a telling sign. Not too much, although there's a fair bit kicked up. Oh, you're not under me light. There we go. There's a fair bit kicked up underneath there, but it's not too bad. Oh no, look, we have carpet bits on our nice brand new brush file. Oh dear, but yeah, not all. Oh, you have to let yourself down, don't you? Get this up. I can quite imagine buzzing one of these around my little two-bedroom 1970s house with my 1970s carpet. Very nice indeed, but so cheap. These, you know, obviously that brush roll spins metal on metal in order to turn. The back bearing is a bronze bush affair. The whole thing is very cheap. Most of the noise is from just everything turning against itself, but it is a really good one nonetheless. Once that zip is sorted, this will probably be the best one that I have done for Mr. Ritchie so far. The brown one is, as of the time of filming this video, not back together yet, and it's not going to be this nice anyway, I can already tell. So there we go, yet another Hotpoint Light&Easy done, and probably at the time of filming this the best one that I'm going to have so far. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.